Tell me if you with it, cause I'm really late. I haven't from you and I'm busy, babe. Just tell me what to do and I get it, babe. OTM popped up. Deep grip in the middle of the night. I know that you busy cause I put it down right there, babe. I can put you on the plate. You don't let a nigga and make you change the magic on me.
Good, and welcome to another episode of Still Standing. Look, I wasn't going to even do anything tonight, but I said that I had to come back because I wanted to do an extension of the video that I did on yesterday because I had to run off and do something. That's why I did it a little early. But I decided to come back and do an extension of this video from yesterday because I just learned some more disturbing, and this is bad, y'all. It is. Let me get right into it. Okay, so yesterday we was talking about Tim Norman, and we understand that he took out a $450,000 insurance policy on his nephew Andre Montgomery, and he took this insurance policy out. I learned just today, not as a matter of fact, not too long ago. Because they're not too much on well, I guess they don't know too much. But anyway, this murder happened back in 2016. Okay, now we already know that this stripper whore, whatever her name is, this paid stripper, her name is Terica Ellis. Okay, now we already know that she was hired to kill because Tim set all of this up. You know, that's why I said you wait until I tell you what else happened. I'm just refreshing your memory as to what's going on. But anyway, this Tracy Ellis, she was hired by Tim to kill his nephew for $450,000. Okay, well, the case blew up because they were like, he didn't have all of his information together. They gave him a list of what he was supposed to take down there. You know what the hell he was supposed. You knew what you was doing. But anyway, he didn't have all the information. So, they started, bail started going up. You dealing with this much money. People like, wait a minute, you're not even concerned with what you're supposed to have or what's going on. Okay. Now, I just refreshed your memory. Now, also, now this Terica, the stripper, she was paid $9,000. Now, he deposited. Why he? I still don't get it. But he deposited like $1,000 in different accounts. Yeah. I'm gonna let you know what you gonna go through because you going to the maximum security prison. I'm gonna let you know what you gonna go through because you're gonna get your ass told. You're gonna get beat. But anyway, so anyway, this murder took place in 2016. I'm just bringing you up. And the first show was October the 15th of 2011. Now watch this. I learned just today that a year after October, well, not quite October. As a matter of fact, I'm not going to say the date because I'm not sure of the date, so I'm not going to say that. But a year later, how about Tim Norman took out $1 million insurance policy on his mom? He was going to kill them in sequence. He was going to, okay, so now this thing is big. I'm talking about this thing is big because this thing is big to me because your mama, I mean, anybody really, but your mama of all people. He took $1 million insurance policy on her. Her turn was this year. She didn't even know that she was supposed to die before the end of this year. Now, I've heard different. Now they're saying, they're coming out with different conspiracies, theories, whatever. And I'm saying it's conspiracy theories because, anytime you put a bunch of information out there. You don't know what to. So I don't really know what's going on. I'm just going by what the lawyers and police and all of this here stuff, with all the investigation team come up with. So he was plotting to kill his own damn mama. I just don't understand that. Just like the title, I know the title I didn't want to do so much of a redo of that video, but I wanted to do like a sequel of it because I just don't understand that for the life of me. I mean, people would go out of their way for a damn dollar. Oh my goodness, doing something different tonight. I'm trying someone, but anyway, I'm not good. Red Bordeaux is not good to me. But anyway, that is ridiculous. You mean to tell me that times are so hard, and they're hard, but do you mean to tell me that times are so hard that you would see? That's why I said you don't know what's on people's mind. You don't know what's on people's mind. People will put insurance policy on you in a second and knock your ass off. You sitting here thinking you go out with somebody. You don't know what's wrong. That's why I said it is so important for us to get to know people, know what's going on with people, because people crazy. People crazy as hell. They will think that people will get into your life, and they will cause some disturbance. That's why I was saying yesterday that it's not good to trust everybody. And I stand by what I said yesterday. I stand by it, and I'm gonna go more in depth on what I was talking about, because I don't want anybody to get confused. I'm not talking about anyone specifically. I'm just speaking in general, hopefully to a larger audience later on. But anyway, you can't trust everybody. I'm talking about not even family, sometimes mainly family. Hell, for real. Especially when people see now, this is the part that got me, because people got all of these different agendas. You don't know what some people might. Okay, for instance, and like I said, I only use me because I don't want nobody saying, "Oh, he went on there." No, I'm using me, so you can't say a damn thing. Well, you can say what you want to, but you kiss my ass on top of it. I ain't talking about nobody but me. So anyway, even with me, people will look and they'll say, "Oh, yeah," and I've said this before, and I'm not gonna keep going that bullshit. But I'm using this as an example. People to look at me and say, "Oh yeah, that boy crazy," blah 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 blah. But at the same time, you can call me whatever you want to. But at the same time, apparently, you have created this thing in your mind that you feel like you know me. You don't know who the hell I am. You don't know me. You don't know a damn thing about me. You really don't. I mean, even my family, and like I said, I'm gonna try not to ever bring any of my family or anybody into any of my videos. If I do, it will be later on after we've talked or something, because I just don't want any mess. I want mess to be left, not at a minimum. I don't want mess, period. So I'm not gonna follow that. I'm not coming for it. I'm not doing any of that. So I just don't want to put family on here. But anyway, even with me, people can say whatever, people can call me whatever, people can blah 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 blah. But at the end of the day, apparently you feel like you know me. Because I've done whatever, and whatever, and so everybody is talking about it. But at the same time, you really don't. And I'm not saying I'm somebody who's gonna turn and shoot somebody or kill somebody, because I'm not that dude. Regardless of what the hell you think of me, I ain't trying to ever pick up. Do you know how much time they giving out for some shit like that? Do you know what they're giving out for some mess like that? They giving out some time. I'm talking about your ass to do something. Time. And right now in Georgia, in order for the parole board to even talk to you, that's 30 years. After 30 years, a mandatory off of RZA 30, you got to sit there 30 years. You better hope you live. I don't feel like talking to these. Hold on, I might. Hello? Hey, how you doing? Huh? Yeah, they've already. Yeah, I've already talked to them. They've got to reprogram that from the office, but they're working on the lines right now. I mean, if he's gonna try to charge like $1 million, no. But like I said, I already I'm gonna make certain that I send somebody over there to look at that. Oh, okay. Just check, just get the price and see what they see what price they are wanting to charge, and I'll just compare prices and just go with the best one. Yeah, because because it doesn't take that over there. That all it needs is, as a matter of fact, it just needs maybe two proms or something in there. So, but I'll get in touch with them and I'll hit you back. Okay then. All right. And I will talk. All right, I'll talk to y'all later. All right. Hold on. All right, I'm back. I don't know why people call you like 30 times a day. Here it is. I don't understand this here. You mean to tell me you got to recall people? You know damn well ain't nobody going over there in that damn neighborhood. I don't know why you keep trying to get people to come over there in that damn neighborhood after a certain time. When after they start getting dark, people, white folk not trying to go around the hood. I'm sorry, the hood's not. Nobody's trying to go around the hood after a certain time period of time. You know nobody's trying to come over there around robbing Negroes. You know ain't nobody trying to come over there and miss no damn ties and rims and all that shit. Ain't nobody coming in there, and then you're gonna try to keep calling. What the hell? I can't make nobody go over there. Shoot. So you not to even rent the place. Not to even rent the place until it was finished. Now you wanted to run your ass over there, and so you sit right there until they come over there. And nobody told you to run over. Told you the place wasn't even ready, and went over there anyway. So you asked for it. Oh, I should take it. Matter of fact, you signed a contract. You for it all. But anyway, that's why you have to. That's why you have to do things in silent a lot of times because that's one of the biggest problems with us. For real, we ready to tell everything. I'm talking about we run into $2. Oh, okay. Matter of fact, you ain't even got to open your mouth because you just go out and buy some shit that you don't even need, trying to stunt and all that stuff. With the time you get something, here it is. You running in the area. You come up there, oh, I'm talking about G, well, whatever you driving, you sitting here balling, I'm talking about you having a good time. Next thing you know, somebody come up and cut a stab or shoot your ass because you're sitting out being so boastful and all kind of. Sometimes you have to keep some stuff to yourself. Now, I have a few people, I'm just going to say a few, well, I'm going to say it like this. I don't know for real. I mean, I don't know. Hold on for 1 minute because it's hard to tell. I don't know why every time I come down and this sorry ass, what you call it, the basement, the damn air don't even be on. It be hot as hell. Something just not right. Ain't no, the basement ain't supposed to be that damn hot now. It's supposed to be cool because you going down further in the dirt. How the hell it hot now? Okay. But anyway, you don't know what's on people's mind. People got up and guess what? The biggest deal is this money. I look, let me tell you something. It has gotten to the point where I have to question, I have to question people because you don't know what's on people. My people hurting right now. That's what I was telling you the other day. Some folk make me nervous because I know I made a few people nervous back in the day. I made a couple of them nervous. I'm telling you, I made a couple of them nervous. But some of them making me nervous, not because you're not working. Some folk not working, they sitting around and you're feeling sorry for yourself. And I get it, I understand, you know, because our president can step up and do more. His musty stinking toupee wearing ass can step up and do more. He can step up and do more. But his small hand ass want to sit his stinking chin, raggedy eyebrow ass up there in the White House and talk shit about Kamala Harris, somebody who has done more in one damn finger than he has in the whole in 1 day than he has in the whole 3 years his sorry blind ass been in office. I want him to lose so bad. I'm talking about I want him, and I know I keep talking about the moon. I don't even want him to go to the damn moon no more. I just want him to get the hell on. Well, I don't give a damn where he go. You can get in a spaceship, a car, a go-kart, a bicycle, wherever the hell it is that's leading you the hell away from people. You don't even need to be around damn people. You need to be in a cave some damn way, locked in with a big ass wall, 4 of them. We need to build 4 walls. We need to build a wall around that wall, a wall around them 2 walls, a wall around them 3 walls to make sure your ass in a maze that just keep going around in a circle. You retarded, toupee wearing bastard. And you can kiss Donkey Kong ass. But anyway, this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. So now they went back and after Miss Robbie, because you know they after they did, and they still investigate this to my understanding. And after Miss Robbie, well, she was already destroyed after she learned that he potentially or allegedly killed her grandson. Because she wanted to see him do better, and he was getting on. She was helping him on the right track. That's why I said, everybody play like everybody stand around and they play like, oh, I'm grand, I'm this, I'm that. I don't know what's on your damn mind. I don't give a damn what kind of job you got. I don't give a damn what kind of job, what kind of work you do. I don't give a damn whether you've been in the jail or whether you have not been in the jail. I don't give a damn whether you've been charged for something. I don't give a damn whether you ever held a gun or a knife. I don't give a damn what you have ever done, whether you've never done it or not. You don't know when people's mind is going to crack or snap. You the first thing you'll do, you look, oh yeah, that boy done snapped, he done went crazy. That would be I don't know what the hell is going on with you type of deal, because I don't know what's going on. I don't. And that's why whenever and we're so vocal, especially when somebody, because we quick to want to embarrass somebody. I sometimes I still do. And we better be careful. We don't know what's on people's damn mind. We do not know what's on people's damn mind. The only reason why half of our skulls ain't been open is because people ain't been on that bullshit. But people on that bullshit now. People are on that bullshit now. They are ready. They are ready. They are on standby. That's why it's best to keep your ass in the house. It's best to keep your ass in the house. That's why always push, and I don't give a damn who believe me or who don't. You can believe me, you can receive me, you can go to hell. I don't care. But my thing is, we need to do something. We need to do something more with our lives than sitting around panicking and worrying about what's next. That's why I always push this E-Trade and I always push Forex. Now, I tell people all kind of shit. I might put whatever out there in the atmosphere, just to say some shit, because you can't let people know every damn thing. Because if you let people know everything, then a lot of times, and I'm not saying this is everybody, but you got some people out there that you just, I'm sorry, you just have to watch. And people will throw a monkey wrench, especially when they know a plan is in progress that's gonna that may support you or may help you. Or what people nasty. I don't trust people. I don't give a damn what you tell me. You can tell me all day long what I'll sit right here and sip on my red, and I'll be like, oh yeah. I'll be like, oh, okay, yeah. I hear you. I hear you now. Yes. Time you walk away. The whole time you talking, actually, I'm thinking, I don't know who the hell they think they talking to. I'm just sitting here, just like really. You can tell a lot. That's why and I'm gonna go more into the substance of me actually uh, blocking. I'm gonna go into the substance of that because I think I need to go into the substance. I think I need to go into the substance. Okay, so um, this is the way I look at it. I have been on this earth for 48 years. Yeah, I'm 48. I know it's hard to tell. I know it. I know. You ain't got to tell. I'm joking. But I have been on this world. I have been on this earth for 48 years. I have I have seen, oh my goodness, I have seen so much, probably done just as equal. I have, I'm not going to say been there, done that, because that has a long range. So I'm not going to say been there, done that. But I am going to say this: anybody, and I'm going to be careful with my words because I don't want nobody to distort nothing. I don't want nobody uh, lying and saying that I said this, I said it, because I'm going to be direct. But I want to make certain that I'm direct enough where it can be understood, not just understood, but received. Because, like I said, we live in this era. We live in this era now where all this Me Too movement, all this, you sneeze the wrong way. Well, so you sneeze, you're gonna get your ass tore up now because people got this corona out, and if you go by somebody sneezing and don't have your face mask on, now you might wear ass just like this here lady got done today. She nearly got beat the way she was gonna get beat if they wouldn't have pulled that girl off of her. But she went in there, she know you went on some damn stove without a face mask anyway. So she went in there and so she sneezed and they was like, excuse me, where's your face mask? She was like, where's your business? Because this is mine. The lady said, no, can you put that shit out there in the air? That became all our business. So that means I'm gonna ask you again before I beat your ass. Where's your face mask? Oh, like I said, you would have thought Sugar Ray had jumped on her ass. You would have thought Holyfield was getting his ear bit off again. I'm talking about she hollered. You would have thought she was black. She said, ah, she sounded like a crow. Ow, 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 ow. Sounded just like a damn crow. I ain't never seen a crow get slapped the shit out of and still sound the same. You know, that reminds you of somebody who in the choir. I'm talking about they sing and then they go to all this, you know how people perform, and then they get up and you right back on the same note. Wait a minute, you done broke a heel on them cheap ass shoes. Then you done fell on the floor rolling like you paddle a bell or something down by it. And then you jump right back up and you on the same note and you say you in the spirit. Okay. But anyway, yeah, it's just hard for me to really understand people because this is my whole thing. If you don't want, and I'm still talking about why I went on the blocking spree, because it wasn't that I had anything against anybody. I don't have anything against anybody, but apparently, um, the masses have an issue to some degree with me. So, and the reason I say this, not so much because of what you heard of this, because I have heard of, I have, um, since, I've been blocking people, but I just recently decided just to do a massive block because I was like, now here it is. I'm trying to excel. I want to do well. I clown all the time, but I always clown with people that I feel like I can clown with. Um, and I always try to maintain um, maintain a level of comedy, regardless of who else you feel like I am or whatever. Who gives a damn? I really don't. But my thing is, if you know, if you know that there is an issue, because it ain't with me, it's got to be with you. If you know that there is an issue going on, regardless of what it may be in your mind, like I said, it's in your mind because I'm fine. I'm not mad with nobody. I ain't calling for nobody. I ain't coming for nobody. I'm fine. But if you know that I'm um the reason your day won't go well if you see me, then I'm going to solve that problem for you. But I'm saying the way I feel. I'm not saying that's the case. And that's why I said, I have to make certain I use baby steps and count. But I'm not saying that that's the case. I'm just saying that that's the way I feel sometimes, because anytime, it's just like I was explaining the other day, where I would call this individual, and I'm not going to say who they are or where they are, none of that. But every time I called this individual, they were extremely nasty. I'm talking about extremely nasty. I would get on the phone and they would go in indirectly, sending these subliminals. That's something the black community is bad about anyway, sending damn subliminals. Just say what the hell it is you want to say, or don't say nothing at all and just keep it pushing. If you know that you have something against, you don't like, or what the hell you keep going around people calling them, or I don't get it. I don't understand. You got this, that, and the other to say. Stay from around people. Don't call them. Leave them alone. I don't get it. That's all you got to do. If I'm crazy, leave my crazy ass over here in my place by my damn self. We're not bothering it. I promise you I'm good. I'm using this as an example. I'm not venting because, like I said, I don't give a damn what you could talk all day long. You could go to hell in the process. But my thing is this. I went on a blocking spree because I feel like this. My family. I'm not just saying family, but whoever. We have had our whole life. I'm just going to say all of it. We have had our whole lives come together and talk, to get to know each other, but different people chose rather to use the lower road and gossip. Yeah, I couldn't begin to tell you everything I've been with some of my family members. I'm talking about some of my family, yeah, some of my damn family members. I cannot begin to tell you what I have been to some of them. I cannot begin to tell you uh, the bullshit that has went, behind my back with so-called friends, family, whoever. And the only thing it did for me, it worked differently. It didn't work in a fashion where it makes me wanna reach out and attack. It didn't work like that. So if that was the reaction that that people were looking for, that's just not gonna happen. I'm not gonna even lie. But I I didn't do that to be nasty or any of that stuff, but I'm human. And as a human, I have feelings. And when someone tries to uh, use condescending words, tactics, whatever, okay, I'll say this. Now, some people may say, "Oh, well, he can't read no." Like I said, you don't even know me because um, if you knew me, then you would know that when I was out of state, that I had to learn to read body language. I had to learn to do all of that stuff because of the position I was in at that particular time. Now, in learning that, it, since I learned it, and a lot of people have that ability. And I'm not saying it's anything fictitious or anything uh, ghost related, and none of that bull. It's just people can just read people, and people just don't understand what they really be saying. Um, what they really be saying without even saying it. People don't really realize that. And so I say, well, and this is what I said to myself. I said, you know what? I believe that a lot of people, family wise, I don't give a damn if it's family, whoever, I'm just speaking in general. You take it however you want to. And after that, I don't give a damn because I'm explaining it. Um, so it's almost as if that because the entire family, uh, people outside the family, anybody that knows us, you got people in there that talk shit, you got people that lie, you got people that clown, you got people that characters, you got all of this that's in the family. You got all kind of stuff in the family. And this is the other part. Before I get to them, I get to that. There have been people in the family that has experienced bullshit from people, and I don't know, it's hard for me to understand how can you adopt the same attitude when you have literally went through the same thing. And I'm not speaking to anybody, I'm just saying in general, I'm using that as an example. And we as a black people, and I know everybody say, oh, he every time he come on that he always going in on black people. No, I don't go in on black people. I would prefer telling you than you hearing it inside of a damn jail or wherever. I would prefer telling you my experiences or whatever. Now you can get up and use that to your advantage or whatever. That's on you. I mean, I'm not gonna say I don't care, but I really don't because that's on you. We we're some funny people because It's just like whenever we're in certain, see, we even do the same class shit outside of it. It ain't just in church, it's outside the church too. Because I've been to college as well. I mean, I can have conversation with anybody as well, but no one calls. I mean, don't get me wrong. I ain't mad with them because you're not able to call me now. And we're not able to have, and I don't want a conversation. Now I've had 48 years that anybody could have reached out to me and asked, said, or done whatever, and no one chose to do that. You chose to put me in a class pretty much by myself because you pretty much debased me. You put me you put me as beneath, and you've never reached out to me. And I'm not speaking in general. I'm not speaking to anyone in Pacific. You have never reached out to me, encouraged me on no level. You've never reached out to me and had any type of heart-to-heart conversations. You've never reached out to me to try to help me to stay focused or to cultivate any new ideas. None of that. We've had none of that. The only thing I was assured of is to being talked about, being categorized, being lied on. Even when I step out to help people, it's still that's typical error. So I said, you know what? Let me just stay out of the main light. Let me just stay out of the limelight. Let me just get to myself and let me grow in privacy and um, let me grow in private and let me grow by myself because you having all these people attached. I'm sorry, and I guess it takes me to be honest, because people of they act like they so whatever, but I'm just gonna speak this, and I really don't give a damn if people call me and talk to me later or not. I don't really care. But my thing is, don't do it no how. But my thing is now we go all out our way to put people in different classes and all this stuff and so I decided that I wanted to stay over here to myself and do all of the cultivating and whatever else that I needed to do to get to where I need to get to because no one understood. I'm talking about here it is, the stuff that was on my shoulders. I'm talking about regardless of whether it was church, family, people, whatever. And all of that stuff building up, and I'm talking about building up year after 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 year. And you're sitting here, you're trying to find the right directions to even start to deal with stuff like that. And some people say, "Oh, that's a mental problem." You can call it whatever the hell you want to call it. But the thing is, it initiated at a time where nobody was even paying a damn attention. Yes, I have hurt people coming along the way, and a lot of people have hurt me coming along the way. I have done things that I definitely shouldn't have even been thinking about doing, but then things were done to me. And like I said, trust me, trust me. That, like I said, there are going to be some people who hate me. Well, hate me worse. There's going to be some people who agree. There's going to be some people who get very upset over some controversial uh, topics because all the time I'm not going to always come on here clowning and being funny. A lot of times, and I just felt like this is one of those times to come on and be serious because to some degree because this is a serious thing here with this murder thing and I just look because it's too close. That was family. It's too close. Hold on for 1 minute, because my what you call it? Give me one second. I just got. Yeah, it's just that I had to go and get this thing here because I don't want it to die. It's fixed to die for some reason. My this computer, this battery ain't no damn good at all. Let me see that did. But anyway, for me, people are just too fake, and me, I always I've always taken that position to go out my way and to try to connect with people and try to bridge gaps and stuff. And it just wasn't working. It just wasn't working um, with most of my family. And um, like I said, I'm not upset with a soul. I'm not upset with a soul. I'm fine. I promise you, I'm doing good. But for me, for right now, I just think it's best, for me to distance and stay distance. I said for a little while, but I think I need that to be permanent. And like I said, I'm not really sure right now because I'm still um, in talks with some people who's been fantastic, as far as in our conversations, and as far as my uh, planning. And I have to be real strategic about this because I want to make certain that I don't offend nobody. That I don't want nobody coming up saying, "Oh, he got the." No, I'm not mad with a soul. I just prefer you to keep your judging. I prefer you to keep your picking and your gossip and whatever else you got going on. I prefer you to keep that over on the sideline because it's not coming through my doors, and so that's why I locked them, and that's why I went on a block party because I feel like people do exactly what they want to do. And like I said, I have been here 48 years, not here in this specific place, but I'm saying I've been on this earth for 48 years. Anybody that wanted to could have, um, and they just chose not to. Now, I will say this. I do know that people have families and stuff, but even with that, everybody else is reached, everybody else is talked to, you know. And I'm not saying I'm the only one out the loop because there's two or three others that feel the same way. But the difference is I stopped even caring, because I look at it like this. I said that we do exactly what we want to do. If we want to travel somewhere, guess what? We plan, or sometimes we don't even plan. We get in, we go. If we want to go to the store, guess what? We get right in our car, and guess what? We go straight to the store. If we want to get on the phone, guess what we do? We jump on there. We call whoever the hell we want to. I don't care how busy we are. I don't care about none of that stuff. But when it comes down to some family, or when it comes down to people that you're trying to reach across the aisle with, and trust me, I know people are busy. I know people have a lot going on and all this stuff. All I'm asking you to do is just be honest. If you don't want to deal with that, fine. I'm not mad. We're not going to argue. We're not going to go through any of that, because I promise you, I have started and I have done that several times. When I'm sitting um, or whatever, I get up and I'll just walk out and I'll just leave. You won't even know where I am. You'll look around. Well, where Eric went to? Eric left because Eric ain't trying to get none of that. Period. None of that. So that's exactly what I did. That's exactly the reason why I um block people, because I don't know nobody. I mean, I'm trying to get to. I was literally trying to get to know people, but it was almost as if you were trying in vain. It was almost like beating a dead horse with a stick, because the more and more you would, try to gravitate towards, it's like, I'm gonna be around that crazy. Well, you ain't got to be around no more, because I don't want to be around nobody um, like that ever in my life. And right now, um, right now, I think this permanent thing is good for me. I'm fine with it. Like I said, I'm not mad or none of that stuff. But right now, I think this permanent it's going to be permanent because I have visions and I have goals and all that stuff, and I don't need people telling me, "Oh, he trying to act younger than what it is that making you big mad or small mad? Which one? Oh, he that boy crazy. Once again, is that making you big mad or small mad? I don't understand. So for me, I'll just keep my distance, and like I said, I'm definitely not mad. Um, but I feel like time is too short. Life is too short. Um, it's out. It's time out for the indecisiveness. In other words, make up a damn mind. Either either we are for or either we are against. There's no in between. There's no in between. There's no either you love me or you hate me. You can't come in the middle and say, oh, sometime, oh, so you can just turn off love and hate like that. So that means you was fake all along. All I ask, and it's simple. A lot of times, I reach out to some people because I want to have a conversation. I love to trip out um, all the time because I didn't get a chance to do that when I was young. I mean, not too much, you know, especially when my mom took over and was pretty much raised me. It was as if I was grown, and the only difference was is that I wasn't paying the bills, but I was pretty much doing everything else there, like taking care of the kids and all this adult stuff. And there were just different mixed things that was put on my shoulders coming up that sparked um a lot of stuff, and we're going to get into some of that later on down the line. But I just wanted to come on and right quick and talk about that because that's sad. When you get to the point, when you get down uh, that deep in the dirt where you want to hurt your mom, I don't give a damn what happened. If she bought your stinking raggedy ass in this world, you bastard, you should respect your mom. That pisses, I'll tell you the truth. And you know what? This is the sad thing. I don't care whatever happened in my life. I don't care what the hell I ever done. Neither one of them five sisters that's in the ground right now, my aunts and my mom, neither one of them can say I ever disrespected them in no way. And now, do I feel as if that some of them was against me? Yeah, I do feel that way. Um, do I feel like some of the kids are against me? Yes, I do feel that way. Um, but at the same time, I'm not saying that's how it is. I'm just telling you how I feel. Now, some people will take how you feel and they'll go out and go, oh, yeah, he over there, somebody, and that. Why don't you just accept that and try to come up with a solution? Let's have a conversation about it. Oh, I didn't know this was how you was feeling, but let's talk about this because this isn't how I feel about you now. This is a blah blah. Let's have a conversation. But don't come with the fake shit because I'm gonna tell you in your face that you're being fake. I'm gonna tell you in your face because you're not gonna like me telling you in your face that you're being fake. That's one of the reasons why I don't call the it's two people I don't call no more. And I'm not even talking about family. I'm talking about some people that I used to sing with. I do not call them anymore because I know, and I hope you're looking at this because your phone is hell. Your phone is hell. You already know who you are. Your phone is hell. You try to use you try to use people's downfall and all this here stuff to try and get a damn laugh out people when the whole time is you the damn clown. You the clown. People laughing at you because right after you do running your mouth, lying talk, what people are left with this mindset. I know I can't tell that bastard nothing. Because if you going in like that on your family member, your friend, imagine what you'll do to anyone else. So that's why I said that, hell with all of that, whatever. People can say whatever, call you whatever. I could really care less because I'm not in that sweat. Anybody can reach out to me. I'm just true, I block. But we had the opportunities. We've had the opportunities. We've had the opportunities. We've had the opportunity. And we still have the opportunity to be decent people. The decent thing to do would be instead of going online, why not go over there and say, there's something I got to do for George. I need to do for George because George is going through some stuff and I just want to talk to him and let him know that everything is going to be all right. I understand, that this has happened, blah, 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 blah. But if I can just talk with him and just let him vent and people don't do that no more because it's easier to point out people's faults and it's easier to point out people's problems. I'm just where's the solution? Where is the solution? That's why I said, people love to run their mouth and stuff, but you tell people a lot about who you are by what you do. People don't give a damn about what you talk about. They don't give a damn about what you talk about. They want to see at least some of the people I know, they want to see act. Well, 4 minutes. I know that this wasn't one of my normal, but I was sort of feeling some type of way after I read this story because it make you think that close to home. Your son getting so I'm good. That's why I say I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I really am. I'm good. I just thank goodness for the friends around me, for some of the people around me to make certain that I'm okay. Every day. I thank goodness for the ones that reach out to me and just to check on me or whatever. I also even thank the ones that just go out of their way just that because it's supposed to be different, but I get it and I'm fine with it. So with that being said, I'm going to end this. And like I said, you're welcome to comment. You're welcome